What's up, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters? And here we are, March 15th, 2021, the day that negotiations of free agents and the free agency market begins. And it's wide open today, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. It is wide open to where these teams are reaching out to several players, and they're going to probably make visits, phone calls, emails, anything to try to get a lot of these free agents. There's so many out there that are available. But with this cap hit, I mean, let me say this: we have a lot of players out there that's free agent that was making 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 million dollars a year. Well, I'm here to tell you that a lot of these guys gonna have to probably take a pay cut. I see it due to the fact that there's been a pay cut in the salary cap. So, but I'm gonna move right on along because I want to keep you guys too long. But I do want to report that we might probably see the last of Andy Dalton, knowing that Dak, is going to be our quarterback for the next 4 years, and he's getting a lot of buzz out there. Andy Dalton, as far as from other teams, it's possible that Andy Dalton might find himself with another team, might be started. Who knows? It's possible, but we want to say, good luck to Andy Dalton if this stands true. Also, we've reached a couple of tenders with two of our players that will be coming back on 1 year contracts. That's Cedric Wilson and Antoine Woods. But anyway, I got a remedy for that. Antoine Woods and Cedric Wilson will be coming back on a 1 year contract this season. So, which both were restricted free agents. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, both of them was restricted free agents, so they're gonna hold on to those guys for another year. But I want to get into this, man. And talk about our situation. Now, knowing that Tyron Smith and La'el Collins has restructured their contract, well, basically this means that they're going to play. So, personally, what I don't think we're going to waste that pick, which I mentioned in the other video. I don't think we're going to waste that pick on an offensive player, an offensive lineman, because if you do, that offensive lineman needs to be here and he needs to be playing. So I think we're going to go all defense. Now, here's my plan. I'm just going to share this with you. This is what I think we should do. If I'm Will McClay or if I'm Dan Quinn or somebody. But this is the formula I come up with. Something I think that will work. So we freed up about $20 million dollars in cap space. Okay? So with that being said, it's not a lot of money, but it's enough to deal with the positions that need to be dealt with. And personally, our number one position is our defensive tackle. Our defensive tackle, our cornerback, and our safeties. Okay, so what I've done, I've been researching. That's why it's been a while since I posted a video, because I've been researching and I've been thinking, how can we pull this off? How can we use this salary cap money in an efficient way and be successful with bringing players in? Now, I'm going to give you three players that I think that we can bring in and would definitely be a great asset to this team. And I mean make a difference. With the $20 million that we have to use, I think we can definitely have these guys come in and contribute and help out. And these guys I'm getting ready to share with you. These are guys that they're not slouches. They're not any slouch. These guys are top-notch players. But I think one, you're gonna be surprised that who I share with you who this individual is, but it'll work. I know it'll work. So this first guy that I've actually looked up, man, oh my gosh, and I looked at his video and I watched him, and he's a free agent. His name is Adam Butler. Adam Butler is 26 years old. No, he's 26 years young. And he's only worth $3.2 million. Man, if we don't snatch this kid up, we can at least bring him in on a 2-year deal. Bring him on a 2-year deal, bring him in, and I'm sure, and when you see his video, matter of fact, this guy here, Adam Butler, I actually put him on our other social media page, the Facebook page, the information booth. You get a chance, go on there and look at this guy. Now, when you get on the information booth page, you got to stroll down. You know, it's not just going to pop up. You got to stroll down, and you'll find his name is Adam Butler. Adam Butler is, I think he's 6'6", 300 pounds, something like that. Big kid. And this guy here, he plays for blood. This kid is strong. He's tough. He's mean, and the guy, he sniffs out blood, and he doesn't stop till he makes the play. So when you get a chance, check him out on the other social media page, Facebook, the information booth, and look at him. Now this other guy that I pulled up, it's gonna be kind of hard to get this guy, but man, this kid is, oh my gosh, he's bananas. And I promise you, this kid can come in and basically help our defense. His name is Darius Williams from the Rams. Now, the only thing about him, he's a restricted free agent. Okay? That's the only thing, but it's not that we can't make him an offer. Darius Williams was he's a cornerback with the Rams right now, but he's a free agent, but he's a restricted free agent. So it'll be a little complicated trying to get him. We have to do a little wheeling and dealing. I don't know how Will McClay would work that, but this kid, he's another one that I have on the social media Facebook page. So you get a chance, look at check him out as well. Both of these guys. I mean, you're gonna say, man, you know what, Gary, you're right. We need to get these guys in, and if we can address these 3 spots, and maybe with a linebacker or whatever. But if we can address these 3 spots through the free agency, man, we have 10 draft picks. Can you imagine? We got 10 draft picks. We can do so much. We can do so much if we fill these positions with free agents in these positions, and then use those draft picks to bring these kids in to where, give them about a year or so, they roll right into the positions where they need to move into, and we just continue to roll. And before that 4 years up, I guarantee you we might find ourselves back in the Super Bowl. But this guy, Darius Williams, he is one that is a free agent, but he's a restricted free agent. Like I say, we can offer him and see if he'll take the bait on what we offer him. But if not, he'll continue to stay with the Rams. But the Rams are $33 million over the salary cap. So they dumping like a dump truck right now. They got to dump a lot of players. But this is one kid I think they want to keep. But I would definitely try to reach out to this kid. And when you see his video, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. And the next kid player that we have out there, his name is Casey Hayward Jr. from the Chargers. He's about 5'9". Let me see how tall this kid is. He is he's about 5'11". 5'11". I think he's about 200 pounds. But he's one of those that, he made $10 million in a year. Now we might can get him, like I say, some of these players are gonna have to take some cuts. We might can get this guy in for $8 million. Look, we'll give you $8 million. We'll give you however you want to do it, but I think he can fit in that budget what we're trying to do. I don't want to get into all to the numbers and things, but I know for sure, because of the salary cap and because of the lack of funds available, these guys want to play, so I'm sure they'll take a little pay cut, the $2 million pay cut, just to be on there on the roster somewhere to play. So, but Casey Hayward, he's an ex McCarthy guy, and I understand that this is Dan Quinn's offense. Dan Quinn's defense, but at the same time, I still feel that Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy both can work together and maybe get this kid he's very knowledgeable at a cornerback. I'm gonna put his video on there as well, so you guys see his video. And he's very knowledgeable. They call him the team captain. He leads the team like a team captain. I think he'll be a great fit for our defense. And then this last position, which I know that's 3. I got one more. I want either one of these guys, Casey Hayward or Darius Williams, would definitely fit in and fill that role on the other side of Trey Diggs. But this 4th person at the safety position. I've been looking at these safeties, a lot of safeties out there. Someone was saying Canu Neal, but Canu Neal is more of a strong safety. We already got a strong safety. Our strong safety is Donovan Wilson. So everybody's talking, people don't just, they just, oh, he's a safety. No, we already have a strong safety. That's Donovan Wilson. We need a free safety that can go from sideline to sideline. And I'm looking at all these suggestions and all these ideas that some of these reporters are coming up with, but no, that's not what we need. We need a free safety that can go sideline to sideline. So I looked at several of them, and a lot of them are strong safeties, but there's one out there. There's one out there that I really think we might can bring in, and that can definitely be an asset to this team. He's a ex Dan Quinn player. He knows the system. He was part of the Legion of Boom and things like that. And he also played with the Baltimore Ravens. And you know who that guy is. Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas hadn't played within a year or two, something like that. He's hungry. So even though I think he made what, 11 million. We can 10 million. I think it was 10 million he brought in the last time he played, something like that. Look, we can bring you in 7.5. We can give you a 16. We can give you a 16 million, maybe $16.5 million contract for 2 years. You take it or leave it. What you think he's gonna do? He's gonna take it. Earl Thomas is still the individual that would complete this defense. If you got Casey Hayward Jr. at the corner and you got Earl Thomas at the safety position, and then we bring in Adam Butler to stop the run, because I say the defensive tackle, because if we cannot apply the pressure on the quarterback, it makes it harder on our DBs. So it's levels to this thing. So we need pressure at level 1 to make level 2 a lot easier. Make sense? So, but I really think that Earl Thomas will be our guy. And if we get these 3 guys in position on our defense, guys, I tell you what. And maybe a linebacker. We get the linebacker. We can get the linebacker, the kid from Notre Dame, with the number 10 pick if we want to. If we just really want to go, defense at the 10 pick. I understand everybody said, well, it's good. Surtain, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We can. But we still have Reginald Robinson. What are we going to do with him? He's still under contract. So let the guy play. Who knows? But just like we did Donovan Wilson, we finally gave him a chance to play, which I always said that I knew he could play. So he came in and he was lights out. So Reggie Robinson is another one that we might need to look at too. But anyway, I just want to share this with you guys, man. This is what I would do. But I'm going to put each one of these guys' video on our other social media page. You guys go through that and y'all look at it. And y'all tell me what y'all think about these individuals. So, yeah, when you do, I guarantee you're going to say, Gary, you know your stuff. They need to hire you. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys no longer. I just wanted to get on here and just share of what's going on. Again, we have Cedric Wilson and Antoine Woods that's going to be with us for another year, a year contract. So they will be returning. And I don't know about Alden Smith, but I really would love to have Alden Smith back. But we'll see how that works. But anyway, like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Captain. Deuces.